What's up, ARC preteens? Pastor Dyson here, back for another episode of Free Talk Friday. This week, I have Sunday leader Trisha with us. So, Trisha, can you kind of introduce yourself? Tell us some things that you think we should know about you.
Hi, my name is Trisha. I'm 17 years old. I'm in grade 11, and I don't know if this is really relevant because no one lives in Surrey, but I go to North Surrey Secondary. So yeah.
Yeah, shout out to this side of the port, man. So, I live in Langley. I don't know where your high school is, but I'm sure it's great. Uh, so you're in grade 11, which means you're going to go into grade 12 in the fall,
Mhm.
yes? How are you
Yeah.
feeling about grad year?
Kind of stressed, I guess, but I have a really easy year next year. I made sure I took really hard courses this year, so next year I can just relax. I have pretty much 2 free blocks next year, so.
Yeah, that's what I did as well. Like make grade 11 like the difficult year, and
Mhm.
then grade
Yeah.
12, I think I had like two spares or something. So I was just like kind of chilling. Yeah, that's great. Uh, so let's get right into the questions. Let's not waste any time. I did get a couple questions on Instagram. So the first one comes from Shane Hosani, former
Oh,
archetype leader. He now works at the out of school care program. He asks, "What's your spirit animal? What's an animal that you look at it and you're like, dang, that animal is me. Like I identify with everything about that animal."
um, probably a giraffe or something. I don't know why.
Yeah, the best animal, obviously.
Yeah. I'm a really short person, so giraffes are tall. So I'm just that's what I want to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, continuing on, I have some questions from your friends, like your IRL friends. This one comes from voice crack. Whoa, puberty's cool. This one comes from Kim. She asks, "What's your
So
favorite Disney movie?"
my favorite Disney movie, it's probably a toss up between Hercules or High School Musical 2, specifically the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it on DVD. I had the extended special edition one, and I watched it on repeat in the second grade.
Favorite song? I asked this. Someone else said High School Musical too, and their favorite song was I think Fabulous.
Oh, I was gonna say Fabulous, but then I'll just say Bet on It.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, that's a good one. And then Kim again asks, "What band did you listen to growing up?"
Oh, I know she wanted me to say One Direction, which is true.
One
One Direction.
Direction only puts out bangers, so it's fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
But any others, or just you are a 1D stan?
I listened to a bit of Big Time Rush, but when One Direction formed, I literally left, I guess, the Big Time Rush fandom, and I just became a One Direction stan. So yeah.
Nice, nice. I used to watch Big Time Rush, the TV show.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it, but
Oh.
everyone has their tastes. This one comes from Maria Wright. She was a guest
Oh.
on Free Talk Fridays 2 weeks ago. So if you missed that video, I'm gonna put the links down in the description to the playlist. So if you missed any Free Talk Fridays, students, make sure you go back and watch those. But Maria asks, it was so long, the question, she had to put it in two responses. If you were given a dinosaur for your birthday, but they told you that you had to eat it, what
Oh.
cooking style would you choose to prepare and eat the dinosaur?
Um, like dinosaur. Okay, I would choose a pterodactyl because they have wings, and that's almost like chicken. I would make chicken wings, buffalo, chicken, buffalo wings. I would
Yeah,
just cook it in the style of that.
nice. Cook it in the style of your buffalo wings. I think that's good. I like that. This one comes from Isaac Greenham. This one's a joke for all you guys who saw the Free Talk Friday last week. He says, "Do you like beautiful travel photos?"
Oh, I don't know. Like travel photos. Um, well, it depends on I guess the location, because sometimes I find them obnoxious because I'm oh, I get it, you traveled, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's just some people on Instagram that's like, bro,
Mhm.
chill. Like you're flexing, we get it. You've been to, X country. It's like it gets old after a while. So no, she does not like beautiful travel photos. So don't send them to her. Keep sending them to Isaac Greenham, like you heard last week. This one comes from Shola, one of our archetype leaders, and she asks, She asks, What's your favorite movie?
My
Like
favorite
High School
movie.
Musical 2 and Hercules notwithstanding.
Okay. My favorite movie. It probably has to be like a Marvel movie. Probably like Avengers Infinity War, maybe.
That's a good one.
Wait, your mic isn't working. I can't hear you.
Hello? I
Oh,
said that's a good one.
okay.
Yeah, I liked Infinity War because the ending, like the heroes don't win, and usually
Mhm,
it's the heroes do win. And so it was
mhm.
kind of
I
like, whoa.
I literally wrote a speech on why in my like careers class on why Avengers Infinity War was better than Avengers Endgame.
Like Endgame was it was a good way to end like the series, if you will. But
Yeah.
like Infinity War was a better movie. Like
Mhm,
I watched Infinity War and my mind was like, whoa. Whereas I
mhm,
watched Endgame and I was like, oh, that was cool, you know?
mhm.
So I get it, I get it. This next one, also from Shola, she says, what's a weird talent you have?
A weird talent. Um, I can juggle. Sure, that's weird enough. Yeah, I can juggle.
Prove it.
I don't have juggling balls.
Fine. We will prove it in a later episode. It's coming,
Um,
students. Don't worry. And then our final question comes from a meme page. It says, "What was the last thing you recorded on TV?"
oh my god, I don't even remember the last time I watched TV. It's probably like a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode, I think. Yeah,
Season
probably.
7. I just finished that
Yeah.
yesterday. It was a good season.
Mhm.
Yeah. Favorite episode from this season?
Probably the finale.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good finale.
it was good. Yeah, the I'm not gonna spoil it. Never mind. Uh, so then I have some other questions. What did you like to do? What were your hobbies? This one comes from Mariah, one of our preteen students. Before COVID, now, like what are your hobbies? What takes up your free time? What do you enjoy doing?
I don't really have any hobbies, but I guess like um, baking. Ever since like the whole quarantine thing happened, I started baking a lot more. So I guess that would count as like something that I would enjoy a lot.
Yeah, there's something about like an end of the world pandemic that makes people say, you know what, man, I gotta make some banana bread right now, like straight
Mhm,
up, like world's ending, banana
mhm.
bread time. What is some of your favorite things that you've baked so far?
Um, I baked some brownies like a week ago, and I pretty much ate the whole thing in like one sitting. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Mhm. I also made some chocolate chip cookies, mostly because my brother doesn't like brownies, so I had to make him some chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, yeah, gotta appease the masses when you're a
Mhm.
baker. Like once people know you can bake, it's over. Like they're never gonna ask you for anything else except, oh, like found this really neat recipe. Can you like make it for me? It's like, bro, why don't you make it for you? So yeah, I try to keep my baking talents hidden. Don't know how that's gonna work now, but what is something that if you told me about yourself, I probably wouldn't believe you?
Oh, um, something. Okay. Oh, I would basically like grew up in London.
London, like England.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Were you born there, or did you just move there
Oh,
and grow up
um,
there?
I was born in the Philippines, and then my family we moved to London, and then I stayed there until I was like 5, maybe, and then I moved here.
Nice. So, what was your
Mhm.
fondest memory of London? Because I'm assuming most of us that are watching, even myself, we haven't been to London. So, what was great about London in the first 5 years of living?
I really don't remember anything. I remember the school I went to though. We had like a cafeteria, and I was like 4, and I remember they would split us up into like people who would buy cafeteria food and people who like brought their own lunches. And I would always buy my own cafeteria food because I didn't like it when my mom made me lunch. So like I would never sit with my friends. And I remember one day they had like custard, and I literally just got a bowl of custard,
Oh
and
my
that's like
gosh.
one of my only memories from London.
Just chowing down on a bowl of custard. I like that. Do you remember any like the sights in London? You know, there's all the famous things. Do you remember any of that or?
I remember Buckingham Palace. I remember we went there and my mom wanted me to take a picture with like one of the guards. And then like I was really scared that they would like I don't know, like scare me somehow, like they would just like become unfrozen and like scare me. So like I would in the picture I stood like 6 feet apart from like the person.
Social distancing before it was cool.
Mhm. Since day
Truly,
one.
truly, you're a hipster.
Mhm.
Uh, continuing down. So that's really cool. I actually didn't know that you grew up in London. My parents have been to London, but I have not. It's on my bucket list for sure. What are you afraid of?
Afraid of?
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think I asked
I'm
Isaac last week, but
I'm afraid of planes, like airplanes and like flying in general. I'm like really afraid of it. I don't know if it's like rational or irrational, but like I literally cannot move on a plane. Like once I'm seated, like I'm buckled in and I will not move. Like I don't care if it's like a 12-hour flight. I don't care if I have to go to the washroom. I'll probably get up like once or twice, but that's it. Like I will not move.
like you're just too scared to even move.
Because I feel
And
like the moment I move, like turbulence will happen, and then like I'm unprepared, and I don't know, like.
facts, bro.
Mhm.
Planes are scary. I get it. I
Mhm.
get it. But how did that manifest on your flight from the Philippines to, well, you probably were a baby. But what about from London to Canada? Was that a thing then, or were you more chill back
I
then?
don't know. I don't know. My mom was like, apparently I was never afraid of planes until like lately. I think it's because like I watched like the news and like about all those like plane crash stuff, so I probably got like really paranoid. But yeah, it just started. I don't know when, but I was never like that.
Yeah, I remember on the Discovery Channel they had these shows. There was Destroyed in Seconds and Mayday. And it was all about like destroyed in seconds was things like exploding or like destroying in like seconds, kind of self-explanatory. And then Mayday was all about like plane accidents and crashes, and so I used to like binge watch Mayday
I
because it was
hate
so
that.
cool. But then I had to get on a plane, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh crap!" I've watched like every episode of like the 4 seasons of Mayday, like, so that was kind of scary. But yeah, planes. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not like afraid of planes, but like hey, on takeoff and on landing, like I'm saying a little prayer, not gonna lie. I just do a little prayer, like pause the music, like throw up a prayer, be like, God, please keep us safe. E-
Literally.
Even though these pilots are trained and they've earned like the right to fly, I'm like, God, I'm scared. That's awesome. What's your favorite food? This question comes from Faith Dawa, one of our youth leaders.
My favorite food. I don't know. Probably something like chicken strips and fries or like poutine. I don't know.
Not again. So what is your favorite food? Question by Faith Dawa.
My favorite food. Probably like chicken strips or like poutine. Something really basic. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of food, so.
Facts. Have you ever had a Costco poutine?
I love Costco
That's
poutine.
like on the tier list, like S tier, A tier. That's like S tier. Costco
That's weird.
poutine, S
Yeah.
tier, 100%.
Mhm.
McDonald's, it's like quick. I'd probably give it like a B tier because it's not like
Mhm.
terrible, but it's not
Yeah.
great.
Right.
Uh,
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So just for reference, so if you guys like McDonald's poutine, like Costco poutine is just like on that next level. Like you
Mhm.
really have to go try it. Maybe send your mom or dad out so you don't get sick because it's a crazy world out there. Um,
Mhm.
so have you ever had like is your favorite like just original poutine like gravy, cheese curds, or do you like a variation? Like I know there's like Mexican poutine or there's baked potato poutine and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
I don't know. I just really like the basic. You can never go wrong with just fries, cheese, and gravy. So just don't mess with that.
Yeah,
Just like
just it's a
the
perfect formula.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually. Next question comes from Shola again. She asks, "What was the last movie you saw in theaters?" So movie theaters have been closed for a while now because of lockdown, because of quarantine. But if you can remember, what was the last movie you went to see in theaters, and who did you go see it with?
I think I watched the new Pixar movie Onwards. I
Okay,
think I watched it with my mom and my brother. Yeah,
nice. Was it good?
it was good. Yeah, I cried.
Oh. So, what is Onward about? Because if you look at the track record of Disney Pixar movies, it's like what if cars had feelings, and then what if feelings had feelings? So
Yes.
is that movie like similar to the formula, or is it a bit
Yeah.
different?
I guess like it's like more on like the mythical creature side. Like they use like I don't know what they are, elves? I think they're elves. But basically these like two elf brothers, they're voiced by Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Nice.
Um yeah. So like the two elf brothers, like they I don't know what exactly happened, but their like dad died when they were really young. And when the younger brother turned 16, the dad left them this like spell thing that like would bring him back to life for like a whole day. So like they basically went on this whole journey trying to like revive their dad, I guess.
Nice. That sounds like a classic Pixar movie. Like,
I know, right?
yeah, because I don't know if you saw that post, but a while ago it was someone put out the formula for a Disney movie. It's like every Disney story is one day there was this. Um, but then one day there was this, and then there's like the adventure scene, and then
Mhm,
and then from now on it's this. And so like if you watch every Disney movie, it like establishes a normal for the characters, but then something happens that disrupts the normal. They go on the big adventure, and now they at the end of the movie they have a new normal, so it's like kind of altered. So watch for that in the next Disney movie. You see Isaac Downey, one of our archetype leaders as well, asks, "What's your favorite animal?" This could be different from your spirit animal, or it could be the exact same.
My thing cut off again.
Oh, do you need me to
Yeah,
repeat?
yeah.
Isaac Downey, one of our archetype leaders, he asks, "What's your favorite animal?" Now, this could be the same as your spirit animal, or this could be different.
um, Probably an elephant. I really like elephants. Yeah, that's probably my favorite animal.
Yeah, because elephants are like mad smart too, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
they are known for their intelligence. I think they're less smart than dolphins, if I'm remembering correctly, but still pretty smart.
Mhm.
I know some people who've done the elephant rides in like Thailand. I don't know if that's like ethical, if you're supposed to do that,
Right.
but I do know people who have done it. I have never done it because I have never been outside Canada except one time or two times. But I'm sure it's cool. Uh, okay, what has happened to you this week that you know has been pretty good? You're like, oh, that was pretty good. That like that happened, or uh, just anything like that.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
All right, my dad works for TELUS. I can upgrade your internet. Uh,
Oh.
so the question that I asked was, what has happened to you this week that's been pretty good? That you're like, oh, you know, that was pretty good.
um, um, this is pretty boring, but I got a good mark on my math test. I mean, it was online, and I probably like cheated because I used my notes, but it was still a good mark. So,
Yeah, yeah. Because school, it's not about like, do you know how to do this problem? It's about,
right.
do you know how to apply the principles? So the fact that you could even go to the notes and properly apply the principles,
Mhm.
that's worthy of a good mark in my opinion, because you know what's the point in memorizing formulas that you're never gonna remember
Right.
after this test, and like
Mhm.
everyone remembers the quadratic formula but like no one uses it, or everyone knows
Mhm.
Pythagoras but it's like
Right.
I have not used Pythagoras theorem in my post-secondary experience, so what's the point? Just as long as you can apply the information, I think it's fine. That's the one good thing about COVID is all my exams were online, which made it a lot
Mhm.
easier, because you can actually apply and you can write more and show more of like your thinking.
Mhm.
So I really enjoyed that. Now comes to one of our most famous segments on our Free Talk Fridays
Oh,
episodes. I ask you, what is your favorite karaoke song? So Friday night, you're in the car driving to or home from youth with a bunch of friends. What song are you putting on that everyone knows the words to and is gonna sing super loud?
um, it's probably gonna be a One Direction song, like one of like the older songs. I know Maria did "Live While We're Young."
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. What makes you beautiful?
Oh, it's a classic. All right, here we go, folks. I'm gonna share my screen so you see what I'm seeing.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, this is music I was listening to last night. Wait, what did you say? What makes you beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
I need the karaoke version. Here we go. Shout out to that dog.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my dog.
Oh, banger. I love this song. You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell you don't know. Oh, you know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. You know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Great song, by the way. I'm not gonna sing the rest. I don't have any water with me. I'm dying. Oh, there we go. And we back. So that was our karaoke segment of Free Talk Fridays. So let's continue on with the questions. A nice little break, kind of reset there. I have to ask you, because I ask all of our guests, I need to know your opinions on these controversial statements. So the first one is a hot dog a sandwich?
Technically, honestly, I would say yes. I know some people have said no, but I think yes, because it's two like bread, like pieces, the bun, and then a thing in the middle, the hot dog. Is that not like a sandwich? Because like a hot dog, when I think of hot dog, like you get like I think of like the sausage itself. But when everyone's like, oh, hot dog with the bun, I think I don't know how to explain it, but like you gotta specify which type of hot dog. Because like if it's just like I don't know how to explain it, but I think it is a sandwich.
I think you're the first person on Free Talk Fridays to say yes, a hot dog is a
Oh,
sandwich.
I
So
think it is a sandwich.
yeah, you are bucking the trend, so good on you. I like your explanation. That's like, how do you really explain like a hot dog? The next one is cereal soup?
Oh my god, we had this discussion in my English class. I'm gonna say no. Like it's not a soup. Yeah,
The reason being,
because the soup usually is hot, but like I don't know how to explain it because like soup, like you need like some sort of like I guess it's like not really necessarily sweet, and it's also like a mixture of like more than one thing. Cause like tomato soup, for example, like it's like tomato cream and like salt and pepper. Like what is cereal? Just milk and like cereal. Also like cereal is like a breakfast food item. Like it's its own category. It's not soup.
so you can't eat cereal for dinner because millions of college grads would beg to differ.
You can eat cereal for dinner, but I just don't call it a soup.
Fair enough, fair enough. And then finally, the last one, the most controversial of them all. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Um, honestly, you do you. My family loves Hawaiian pizza. I don't, because I don't like pineapple on pizza. But like I like pineapples and I like pizza, but I don't want them
Just
together.
not together.
But
And that's fine. Like, you can like separate things and then not like a combo. Like, that's perfectly
right.
normal. So awesome. All right, controversial issues resolved. And then I have to ask, which way do you have your toilet paper in your house? Do you have it over or do you have it under?
Over.
Over.
Yeah, I have it
Okay.
over here.
The streak continues. No one so far that we've interviewed has had it under, which is it's a positive sign. What is your favorite smell?
Favorite smell? Probably like something like flowery, like something sweet. I don't really like vanilla smells. I used to be obsessed with like vanilla smells, but like now, like they're kind of like giving me a headache. So like I like anything like sweet or like flowery. Mm-hmm.
Right on, right on. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy? So you don't like pineapple and pizza together, but is there something that other people would consider weird or different that you do enjoy together?
Um, there's not really like this is really like basic, but probably like vanilla ice cream and like fries. Yeah.
That's a classic. Like Wendy's Frosty with some fries. Like
Yeah.
you got the sweet, you got the salty. Like what more could you want? Pineapple on pizza kind of does that because it's sweet with the savory. But no, I won't pursue the matter further. What's something that once you bought it, you really regretted buying? Like you
Um,
wanted it so bad, and then when you finally got it, or maybe you didn't even want it so bad, but you just got it anyways, and you're like, oh, I actually don't want this.
oh, I got like those like disposable camera things. I got them because like everyone had them, and then when I finally got them, I was like, why do I need it? I have a Polaroid camera, and then I'm just like, oh, now it's like useless. I wasted my money, and now it's just in my room, and I haven't used it yet. So.
Yeah, so I think all of us have that one item where it's like, oh, we want it, we get it, and then it's like, wait,
Mhm.
I don't even need this. I wish I thought twice before I purchased. The next question comes from Manish Hosani, older brother of Shane Hosani. Kind of relating to the cereal vein. What are your thoughts on milk before cereal or cereal before milk?
Oh, definitely cereal before milk. Well, I think this happened a couple days ago, but I wasn't thinking. I think I was on FaceTime with my friend, and I accidentally put milk before cereal, and I literally had to stop what I was doing and restart. Like I literally had to restart and put the cereal before the milk because I was gonna go insane. I don't know why. It was just like I hated that moment.
Did you dump the milk out? What did you do with the
Oh no, I
milk?
just got another bowl and I put cereal in there, and then I just like
Ah,
yeah,
nice. So you cereal and milk the long way.
yeah.
The extra steps. I like that. Um, what are your thoughts on VeggieTales? This one comes from Preaching Leader Victor. Did you ever watch VeggieTales growing up?
Yes, I did. But like my mom, we only got like the CDs, so like I didn't watch like a lot of VeggieTales, but I had like three like VeggieTales DVDs that my brother and I watched on loop all the time. It was like the Princess and the Pea one, the Drummer Boy one, and then the Jonah and the Whale one. We literally watched that all the time in their car, and yeah, I think my brother can quote the Princess and the Pea one. We watched it way too many times.
What was your favorite silly song with Larry?
It's probably okay. It's probably like the pizza one. I forgot what it was called.
Pizza Angel?
Yeah, pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a classic. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Come to me. That was a good one. Shola asks, what kind of music are you listening to right now?
Okay, so ever since the quarantine, I've been listening to like a lot of my old music. So around like grade 6 or 7, I was really obsessed with 5 Seconds of Summer. So like I'm slowly reforming back into grade 7 me and like just listening to 5 Seconds of Summer all the time.
It's great. I listened to the entire, I think it was the first one, 5 Seconds of Summer album, like my grade 12 year. That was like kind of a guilty pleasure. Where I know like they didn't come out in my grade 12 year, but I started listening to them in my grade 12 year with like uh End Up Here and Good Girls or whatever it's called.
That's a good
Yeah,
song.
great song, banger status. Uh, what's your Desiree Saris asks, what's your signature dance move and can you show us?
Oh, no, I can't dance. I don't have a dance move. I can't dance, and I don't have a signature dance move.
Okay, good, because I don't have one either, and the fans would have expected me to do one as well, and I don't want to do one. Um, I think these are all Maria questions. I'll ask them to you. Why not? You guys are friends. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Peanut butter, um, like peanut oil? I don't know, because isn't peanut butter just like blended up peanut butter and their oil? So like,
Yeah, it's literally just peanuts.
yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
like,
peanut oil. But there is peanut oil, right?
yeah, there
Like that
is.
is a separate product.
Mhm. Probably like mushed up peanuts. Then I don't know. That's what it is.
Mess of peanuts.
Mhm.
Uh, how many? Okay, so you said your favorite animal was an elephant. How many chickens do you think it would take to kill an elephant? This one comes from Desiree Saris as well.
Um, Chickens. Oh, fun fact, I got attacked by a chicken when I
Okay,
was like 4.
story time. You gotta share the story first.
So I lived in like when we flew back from like to visit my grandparents. So I was like 4. I remember this, and like my grandpa, he has like this little chicken thing, and then like I wanted to look at the chickens, and then one of them just started like pecking me, and I thought they were trying to play with me. I don't know, I was a dumb 4-year-old kid, and then my grandpa was like, "Oh, you want to take it out?" And I was like, "Sure," and I grabbed it, and it just started pecking at me, and I literally started screaming, and I like dropped it, obviously, and then like it ran loose. I don't know where that chicken is now. It's probably dead.
Probably.
Mhm.
Dang. I have never been attacked by a chicken. I've only been attacked by like little dogs. It's always the little dogs.
Oh my god, I have a little dog. He's like scary.
Yeah, like the medium sized to big dogs, like usually
Mhm.
pretty chill. But
Right?
like I don't know what it is about small dogs. Like are they compensating because they're small? They just go psycho, and it's
Mhm.
so scary. I love dogs, but like not little dogs. No offense to your dog though. Uh, um, who do you think the most down to earth celebrity is? Like someone who's like pretty chill, not like super like oh I'm famous, but like kind of just a normal
Um,
as you can be as a celebrity, I guess.
mhm. It's probably, I guess, like younger celebrities. So I guess like probably like the Stranger Kids thing, like Stranger Things kids.
Stranger Kid things.
Probably like Noah Schnapp or something, because like I follow him on TikTok and he's pretty funny, and like he always comments on like everyone's TikToks, and like I don't know, he's like he seems normal, I guess. Yeah.
Nice. That's good to see because usually like child stars, not a good track record for them.
Right.
Uh, but I guess we'll see with these Stranger Kid things. Uh, what is the most expensive thing you've ever broken?
um, I guess my phone. Like I dropped it like how many times and it cracked. Like half of my screen was gone one time, and my mom didn't let me like get a new one. So like I would have like glass shards like embedded into my finger
Oh
sometimes.
my gosh.
And then I told her, and then she's like, "Okay, fine, we'll get you a new phone."
How many phones have you gone through?
Oh my god, I went through my iPhone 6 like 4 times. Like I kept getting a new one. Probably like this is probably like my sixth or seventh phone.
Oh my goodness.
It's so bad. Like I know it's so bad.
This is my third ever phone.
Oh, I wish
Hashtag never crack the screen, gang.
I
Give this video a like if you're never crack your screen, gang. Uh, dang. Yeah, I knew a bunch of people like that in high school that it seemed like
could.
their phone screen was just perma cracked.
Yeah.
Or there was that one guy in I think it was like grade 7 that would always come to school with like his iPod Touch that was missing like an entire like corner of the screen.
That's
It's
literally
like
my phone.
bro, just like get rid of it at that point. Like what's the point? Uh if animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the most annoying?
Probably a dog, because like they constantly need attention, which I don't mind because I love my dog and I love dogs, but like they just need attention. So imagine if they can talk, like that's just annoying.
I think it'd be like cute at the start. It's like, oh, like you need me. Oh, so cute. But then be like, okay, like shut
Yeah.
up. Like, and then this could be our last question for the day, unless we have other things. What's the silliest thing that you've ever seen someone get upset about?
Oh, um, I don't know. This is probably like probably me. One time I was just having a really bad day, and then I was like going to my house. Like I was going back home from school, and my house we don't have a key. We have like those like password house things. So I kept typing in the password wrong because I kept missing a number, but I thought my thing was like broken. So I literally started crying at my front door, and my brother got home before me because he took the earlier bus. So he saw me from like this like security camera we have, and he had to like unlock me. I was like crying. I don't know. It was just like so stupid to be upset about like my door not like unlocking.
It was just a bad day all around.
Day, and then like an inconvenience happened, and like I just broke down.
Yeah. I never had the like locked out, but I did have in elementary school. Did you ever have mad science? Was that ever a thing?
I think I don't remember. Probably.
Well, basically, for anyone who doesn't know, Mad Science is like this traveling science after school class thing that you do all these really fun and crazy experiments. and I begged my parents to join. And so the first time that Mad Science came around, I didn't get in. But then the second time I did get in, and I like begged and begged. And so it was after school every day from like 2:30 to 3:30 or something. And so my parents would just come pick me up after Mad Science because they got off work pretty early, so they were able to pick me up. But there was also I also did take the bus home in elementary school. So there was a couple times where I would totally forget about Mad Science, that I even had Mad Science. It was like every Wednesday or something, and I would get on the bus and go home, and then I would get home, but no one would be home to either pick me up from the bus stop, or like I would ring the doorbell, no one's home, and I would have to sit in front of the garage until my mom came home panicked because I wasn't there to be picked up from Mad Science, and she'd be freaking out. And it's like, oh, I took the bus home, and so yeah, I know the feeling of being locked out. I don't have any passcodes. I wish our garage door had a passcode that you could just type, so I could just go inside. But we didn't have that, and so I understand the pain of being locked out, and a lot of our students do too. Zyra, if you're watching this, I know you get locked out a lot. I don't know how you do that, uh, but yeah. So that's it for our episode of Free Talk Fridays. Thank you so much, Trisha, for coming on and sharing a little bit. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we wrap this whole thing up?
Stream Up All Night, the first album by One Direction. That's all.
Stream Up All Night. That is Up All Night by One Direction on Spotify, Apple Music. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. So stream that album. Great album. I can confirm. I do enjoy that album. I will leave links below in the description to Trisha's social media if you would like to sauce her a follow on Instagram. And I'll have all the links, all the relevant social media and playlist links in the description for you. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Sunday lessons, Minecraft Mondays, or Free Talk Fridays, because we're putting a lot of stuff out for you guys. Don't want you guys to miss out on that. Ring the bell if you want to. I don't care. Give this video a like if you want to. Again, I don't care. Give it a dislike. How about that? Give it a dislike. Let's start a new trend. Dislike this video. And I will see you guys back here on Sunday morning for our Sunday lessons. So thank you again, Trisha, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.